This is Ann Batt with Operation Restoration, a nonprofit mission of healing and restoration dedicated solely to teaching borrowers successful, proven, step-by-step instructions how to stop foreclosure through correctly preparing for loan modification or sale of property, even if they are under bankruptcy. Step 15 gives you the scripts to use when following up with your servicer. Remember, if you are not paying your mortgage, you will continue to receive calls from the collections area. If you do speak with them, please tell them to notate that you are under review for a loan modification. They are trained and are measured to attempt to collect money from you. This will not stop the calls, as this is an automated function with all servicers. It is your choice whether or not to make a payment during the period of loan modification review. Making payments will help you from being further behind. Please note, it is recommended that you do not spend money on other items, as you may be asked what funds you have available upon loan modification. Always ask, if you receive a call from the servicer, to what department you are speaking. The foreclosures collections area is designed to collect money and to set up repayment plans, and they do not normally communicate with the loss mitigation or short sale areas. We have 3 scripts listed on the website. A script to determine that paperwork was received, a script to use until a negotiator is assigned, this is someone who processes the file, and a script to use after a negotiator is assigned. The first script is used 72 hours after faxing. Always have your financial worksheet available when you call in, and make sure you stay on the phone until they have recorded your numbers correctly. Don't rush, even if you have to review 2 to 3 times. We always recommend that you check your numbers each time you call, as this will help to avoid evaluation of your case based on wrong numbers. The representative may tell you that you were supposed to call in first to pre-qualify. Tell them exactly when you fax the information and ask if they can retrieve it. Unfortunately, there is a high turnover in personnel with some servicers, and you will find that you can get 5 different answers from 5 different people. Please do not get frustrated. If you are not satisfied with your conversation, please call back until you feel comfortable. After you have confirmed your documents are in, the second script is to be used every week until a negotiator is assigned. You will probably be told that you do not have to call in that often. Remember, each time you call, it is notated on the file and or recorded. It is always better to consistently follow up. To number 1, ask if there are any missing documents, and number 2, to review your numbers to make sure they are still correct in the system. Remember to always have your financial worksheet in front of you when you call. An important tip to remember is, if you believe you have a foreclosure date in the system, ask the representative. He or she will check the system. If you do not panic. When your documents are sent to the servicer, they should continue to push the foreclosure date forward in their system to give themselves time to work the file, or they will take the date out. Make sure to call the servicer starting 3 days before the foreclosure date to verify that the foreclosure date has been moved or stopped. The next thing is critical. Then call the attorney and make sure the attorney has been notified. The third script is used after a negotiator is assigned. Again, always have your financial worksheet in front of you, and always ask the representative 2 things. Number 1, to review your numbers, and number 2, if there is any missing documentation. You may be asked to send an updated document, such as a hardship letter or a current bank statement. Make sure that loan numbers are on everything, and always give a current date on the hardship letter, and sign and date it at the bottom. Use these scripts closely, as there is a reason for the wording. You do not have to say anything else. Because of backlogs, the entire process from beginning to end may take several months. Remember to remain calm and patient. Please note, if you have 2 loans with the same mortgage servicer, treat them separately. Learn the loan type of both loans. One may be a Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, which are government-sponsored loans, and the other may be an investor-owned loan, conventional or VA, following the traditional guidelines. Outcomes to expect are a modification or a special forbearance agreement. A loan modification actually restructures your loan and reports as current on credit reports. VA and conventional loans are owned by investors. These loans are in pools that have guaranteed returns. These pools or funds have different interest rates. Expect your servicer to offer a market interest rate. Do not expect 2%, although investors have this discretion, and know that the decision is made according to the investment pool guidelines. Some investors who own your loan are requiring trial periods prior to giving a permanent modification. In this case, you have to follow the payment arrangements of a special forbearance agreement throughout the trial period. Then you are expected to request a modification 1 month prior to the end of the trial by sending in documentation as explained previously. Examples of special forbearance agreements and loan modification agreements are presented on the website. See the Information You Need tab. The following are reasons denials occur. Please make sure you check your documentation first before speaking with your servicer. Most denials occur from, number 1, presenting documentation or information that does not meet guidelines. Number 2, not verifying income correctly or completely. Number 3, missing information either because documents were not uploaded completely by the servicer or because the borrower did not send a complete package. Number 4, loan numbers were not written on all documents. Number 5, there were missing signatures on the financial worksheet, tax returns, hardship letter or affidavit, or the 4506T tax form. Number 6, modification paperwork was sent in when a repayment plan had already been put into place for the borrower. To correct this, call and back out the repayment plan from the system and then fax in paperwork 3 to 5 days later. Make sure to call the servicer first to make sure their system is clear of any other plan. Number 7, a small percentage of investors do not do modifications at this time. If this occurs, you may have the following options: make another request in 30 days, or ask for a partial payment forbearance and refile after the forbearance period. Or you can use bankruptcy or the produce the note strategy to stall foreclosure before refiling, or proceed with selling your property. If you are denied a loan modification, always ask the representative at your servicers to look at the notes to give you an explanation of the denial. Most likely the notes will not be complete and will not give a sufficient explanation. Ask to be transferred to a supervisor or escalation area to determine the reason. Please note, mistakes sometimes occur in the input of numbers. Please request verification of the plan by which you are being evaluated and also verify that the servicer has the correct numbers. If you need additional guidance or servicer executive level intervention, write help@operationrest.org or call the number listed under Contact Us. Also, as we are a mission ministry, we would like to know your outcome. There are some sample outcomes listed on the website. Please write us at hope@operationrest.org and let us know the outcome of your modification request. Please consult the website for a comprehensive list of frequently asked questions and listen to the video entitled Information You Need, Frequently Asked Questions about Prevention Options and Loan Modifications. This information is provided free of charge by Operation Restoration. Donations are critically needed to help this mission move forward. If this material has helped you or someone you love, please visit operationrest.org and click on Donate Now. May God bless you.